Part 2.
Hi.
So what's your name?
Well, I go by Kate Pfeffer at school, Mrs. Pfeffer, but like full name, Catherine Hannah McLean Pfeffer.
Catherine Hannah McLean. Why do you have 2 middle names?
So before I was married, my name was Catherine Hannah McLean, and then when I got married, I changed my maiden name to my middle name and kind of dropped out the Hannah because I felt like I have more connection to McLean than my middle name. Like my Catherine Hannah was something that my parents picked that they just thought sounded nice, and there was no like connection to it. And while I liked Hannah, and it's a palindrome, spelled the same forwards and backwards, it wasn't.
Sorry about you guys.
Oh, you're fine.
You gotta do it someplace, but
Disinfect.
it's part of the job next couple days.
I bet. Please do it. Just spray me.
Bye.
Thank you. There might be distractions when you're doing an interview. You just gotta keep going.
So anyway, yeah, middle
So-
name is McLean now.
Okay, that makes sense. That's the guy from Die Hard's name.
Yes, I know.
So how old are you? You're not supposed to ask people that.
You
but
can
I
ask.
am. Yeah.
I'm not ashamed of my age. 39,
39. When's your birthday?
October 11th.
That's right. Awesome. Where are you from originally?
I was born and raised in St. Louis. I grew up in the Melville district, not too far from here. And my parents still live here. My sister's in the area. But now I'm an Illinoisan now. I live over the river.
You looked disappointed when you said you were in Illinois.
It just sounds horrible. Like, it sounds annoying. Like annoying. I don't know.
Okay. Did you like stay in one place like around St. Louis, or did you move around the area when you were
Mostly
growing
in
up?
one place. When I was a freshman and a sophomore in high school, I lived in Kansas City.
Kansas City? And you moved around a lot, like
After
as
I
an
got
adult,
married,
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. What does like an average day look like for you? Because I know we both have kids.
Yeah. So my goal every morning is to get up and get out of the house before anybody wakes up so that I can get to school early. So this school year I've been doing something kind of dumb and going to work out in the morning. So I do a class at 5 a.m. and then, yes.
No, that's great.
No, when my alarm goes off at 4:30, it's gross. So I do that, come home, shower, pack up my stuff, get to school, and I like eat breakfast, make my coffee here at school. Then everybody comes in, the day gets going, and depending on the day of the week, we may have piano lessons after school for my daughter, or Girl Scouts, or I don't know, there's activities, and then dinner, hang out, and my kids are kind of night owls. Like my daughter goes to bed, Elsie goes to bed at like 9, Joe goes to bed a little bit before her, and she does not like to go to bed right now.
Is that
Annoying.
yeah, stressful?
I've said annoying a lot in this interview.
It's
Sorry.
fine. No. Why did you choose piano for? Did you have a connection to it, or?
Well, we kind of inherited a piano from my uncle. Like in my family, we feel like instruments should stay in the family, which is, I don't know, just kind of a random thing. But we got a piano for them, and we have a room in our basement where it is. And she was interested in playing. We found somebody to teach her. So,
Awesome.
and I think I wish I had learned how to play the piano. I played the violin when I was a kid, not well, but
But you played it.
I
That's
did.
fine.
I did.
Part of the assignment, one of the things that we'll have to write about is drafting a person's story about their favorite food and what memories they have connected to it. Is there a particular meal or like type of food that you associate with a memory or?
So when we were talking earlier, I thought about this like vegetable beef stew that my mom always makes, but I think I want to change my mind because I love cookies.
Yeah.
And my grandma, when I was growing up, would start baking Christmas cookies in October and freeze them, and she would make like 30 different kinds. And not all of them were good, but one person always liked one kind, so she would make like this kind for you, this kind for me, something for everybody. So there was a ridiculous amount of cookies, and right before she passed away, she had all of her cookies made and in the freezer, and the power went out, and the freezer defrosted and all of the meat in the freezer thawed and like tripped all over her cookies. And my mom made her throw them out, and she like, to her dying day, was upset about that. But cookies and baking, I love that. You're grimacing about meat juice on cookies.
No. That's a very specific. So all the like the last cookies were
Yeah.
ruined.
Yeah.
That's like. That's a bummer.
I know.
That's sad.
But we still have a goal of like putting together all of our old recipes into some cookbook. Just hasn't happened yet.
Is there a song like I picked in my life? Is there one song, one book, one movie, one show that you have like a big connection to?
So, kind of like you, I love all those things. Love books, movies, music, reading, all of that. But one book that I have a big connection to is one that keeps getting kind of re-upped recently. It's Anne of Green Gables. And I think that because I liked that book, and because when I was being interviewed for a college scholarship, they asked me something about books, and I brought that book up. And the girl interviewing me happened to also like that book, so I think it like gave me a leg up and got me a scholarship to college. So
Because you like the same book.
I don't know if that was it. I think I don't know, but I like the character in it. She's like scrappy and has a temper and red braids, and I liked the story a lot growing up.
Just like strong,
Yeah,
independent female.
yeah.
It's like Kate Pfeffer. What's it called? Anna of Green Gables?
Anne of Green Gables. There's a Netflix show now called Anne with an E that's based on that. It's a little darker than the book, but it's good.
Well, thank you. It was
Yeah.
nice to get to know you better.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.